Do you have gut and digestive health problems? It's not much fun, is it? Let's face it, it's one of those personal issues that can be very embarrassing in certain situations, to the point that you lose confidence and it impacts not just on your social life, but all areas of your life. So, what's the solution, or solutions? One is to rely on your local doctor and the drugs and medications they prescribe for you, but are you into gambling with your health? Gambling that what medication you're given will work first time. Gambling that what medication you're given has no side effects. Before you find out what the alternatives are, if you'd like to get an ongoing collection of news, reports, resources and courses on various other health and wellness issues, please click the subscribe button in the bottom right of the video screen, then click the grey bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos, and then please leave a comment or ask a question below this video. It's so very easy to do. Plus, watch this video to the very end where you'll gain access to a special report that will help you look after your gut and avoid those embarrassing situations. So, the alternatives to gambling with your gut and digestive health are to take responsibility for your health and take action by spending some worthwhile time understanding the reasons why you have a gut and digestive health problem, so you can make some simple tweaks to your lifestyle without the risk of drug-related side effects. The relationship between omega-3 fatty acids and your gut and digestive health may not seem obvious. However, if you or someone you know has or have gut and digestive health problems, then the role omega-3 fatty acids plays in helping to reduce chronic inflammation can be significant in getting back on the road to recovery as quickly as possible. You may be someone who has had gut health issues for years, so have you been diagnosed with anything specific, and if so, why hasn't the treatment or medication cleared up your problem? In this video, you will discover to what extent omega-3 fatty acids and polyphenols play a role in helping your gut health issues, and you will also find out the tweaks to your diet and lifestyle to implement to help your gut and digestion system to function efficiently. Let's start with 10 typical gut problems and digestion problems. 1. GERD, G-E-R-D, gastroesophageal reflux disease. 2. Gallstones. 3. Celiac disease. 4. Inflammatory bowel disease such as Crohn's disease. 5. Inflammatory bowel disease such as ulcerative colitis. 6. Irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. 7. Hemorrhoids. 8. Diverticulitis. 9. Gastritis. And 10. Stomach cancer. Note: any medical condition ending with itis refers to inflammation. There are two parts to consider when finding the solution to your gut problems and digestive problems, and each can be undertaken simultaneously. Part 1. So, where does omega-3 fatty acids and polyphenols help? Where drugs and medication attempt to clear up the symptom, which is effectively one of the 10 conditions and many other lesser known conditions referred to above, omega-3 fatty acids and polyphenols go to the very core of your cellular health to minimise the risk of these problems from arising, and helping to prepare your gut and digestive system to repair itself naturally. An article published in Medical News Today, the link to the full article is shown in the description box below, has this to say about the role played by omega-3 fatty acids. A new study published in the journal Scientific Reports finds that people who eat foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids have more bacterial diversity in the gut, which promotes better overall health. New research suggests that foods rich in omega-3 such as fish, garlic, nuts and flaxseed oil may help to keep our guts healthy. Omega-3 fatty acids are essential fatty acids, which means that although we need them to stay healthy, the human body cannot produce them on its own, so we have to get them from food. The report goes on to say, And now researchers from the University of Nottingham School of Medicine, in collaboration with scientists from King's College London, both in the United Kingdom, add to the long list of omega-3's benefits. The new study, led by Dr. Anna Valdez, an associate professor and reader at the University of Nottingham, suggests that the compound can improve the biodiversity of the gut. Explains Dr. Valdez. Our digestive systems are home to trillions of microbes, most of which are beneficial in that they play a vital role in our digestion, immune system, and even regulate our weight, she says. The first study author, Dr. Christina Meni of King's College London, adds, "We also found that specific bacteria that have been linked to lower inflammation and lower risk of obesity are increased in people who have a higher intake of omega-3 fatty acids." In an attempt to understand the mechanism behind this association, the researchers performed further tests and found that high levels of omega-3 in blood correlated with high levels of a compound called N-carbamyl glutamate, NCG, in the gut. NCG has been shown in animals to reduce oxidative stress in the gut. We believe that some of the good effects of omega-3 in the gut may be due to the fact that omega-3 induces bacteria to produce this substance. This is very encouraging. However, to put this in some perspective, there are a few key vital points to appreciate. 1. The best food to eat to get your omega-3 fatty acids is oily fish, such as wild salmon, anchovies, herring, mackerel and sardines. 2. The omega-3 fatty acids you obtain from nuts, seeds and leafy green vegetables are not sufficient to provide your body with the required omega-3 intake. This is not good news for vegans and vegetarians. However, there is a solution to this, and that is to find a vegan food supplement that provides the right omega-3 fatty acids and the right polyphenols, the antioxidants. Such a supplement is a marine algae compound. It's the marine algae that contain the omega-3 fatty acids and the antioxidant polyphenols, and this is what the fish eat. Fish do not produce omega-3 fatty acids, they obtain it from the marine algae they eat. 3. How much of omega-3 fatty acids does your body need? Omega-3 fatty acids are essential fatty acids, which means that your body doesn't produce them naturally, hence why you get them from your diet. The required level for your body is measured in relation to the amount of omega-6 fatty acids, another essential fatty acid required for the efficient functioning of your body at a cellular health level. Omega-6 fatty acids are inflammatory and are essential for repairing cuts, abrasions and other harm to your body, including fighting off viruses and muscle recovery. The omega-3 fatty acids are anti-inflammatory and help to keep the omega-6 fatty acids in check to ensure their inflammatory effects do not get out of hand, which is what happens with autoimmune diseases such as diabetes. The World Health Organization recommend an omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acid ratio of 4:1 or less. 4. How do you find out what your ratio is? The easiest way is to take a simple dry blood spot test. Details are provided in the description box below this video. 5. A huge database of results suggests that over 95% of the world's population are well in excess of the required 4:1 ratio. 6. The reason for this excess of having too many omega-6 fatty acids in your body is because of your diet and lifestyle. Processed and ultra-processed foods, takeaway foods, fast foods, cakes, chocolates and fizzy drinks, and the vegetable oils that are used to cook with are full of omega-6 fatty acids. 7. What's the effect of your omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acid ratio being out of balance? Chronic inflammation. This is known as the silent killer because the effect is that your cell membranes become impermeable, meaning that A. It's much harder and difficult for the vitamins, nutrients and compounds to get into the cells for the enzymes to get to work and keep your cellular health healthy, and B. The toxins and waste that arise after the enzymes have completed what they need to do are unable to be dispersed and flushed out of your body, so over a period of years and decades, such poisons and toxic waste festers to the point that various chronic illnesses and degenerative diseases arise, such as the 10 gut and digestive problems referred to earlier in this video. 8. How long does it take to get your cellular health back into balance? It takes about 120 days, that is 4 months. To start taking responsibility for your cellular health, you will need to determine if your omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acid ratio is in or out of balance. Note, it's estimated that at least 95% of the population are out of balance. One way of finding out what your ratio reading is to click on the URL link in the description box below this video. Complete the short questionnaire and then hit the start button. So, even before you deal with any of those 10 conditions and others like them, it's crucial that you get your cellular health, that is, your omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acid ratio, in balance. It's no different to building a house. You must get the foundations in place to ensure the house itself is not going to show cracks and ongoing maintenance. So one thing you don't do is build it on sand. The same applies with getting your health, especially your gut health and digestive health, in a good state and functioning properly and efficiently. In the next video, you'll find out how to build on the improvement in your cellular health and the reduction of chronic inflammation by focusing on your gut and digestive health and lifestyle. To access your special report entitled Omega-3 Fatty Acids, is this the missing solution to your embarrassing gut and digestive health problems? Click on the URL link in the description box below. And now, here's the boring but very essential bit. Kindly note, the content of this video does not constitute medical advice in any shape or form and has been created for passive informational purposes only. End of boring but very essential bit. Many thanks for watching this video. In the meantime, and until the next video is released, bye for now.